Listen, the sound boys, ever heard sound at the stroke of midnight? Hear the curfew blow. The sheriff's men, boys, they're on my tail. In the midnight wind, hear the curfew blow. When they catch me, my body will hang on the gallows pole. When the curfew blows, hear the curfew blowing, the curfew blowing in the cold black midnight. Hear the curfew blow, hear the curfew blowing, the curfew blowing in the cold black midnight. Hear the curfew blow. Black midnight, hear the curfew blow. Now my only crime is not being your kind. At the stroke of midnight, I'll hang below. At the stroke of midnight, I'll hang below. And now they caught me and my body will hang on the gallows pole. When the curfew blows, hear the curfew blowing, the curfew blowing in the cold black midnight. Hear the curfew blow, hear the curfew blowing, the curfew blowing in the cold black midnight. Hear the curfew blow, hear the curfew blowing, the curfew blowing in the cold black midnight. Hear the curfew blow, hear the curfew blowing, the curfew blowing in the cold black midnight. Hear the curfew blow. In the cold black midnight.
Mám naučený ty otočený karabiny.
Aha.
A co dobrý? Ne, že si je dávám obráceně. Počkej, kam jdu? Tam co?
No a teď to tak nefunguje. No já, protože mám obě na jednu stranu, že jo? On nemá po staru. Takhle, už točím. No jo, furt samý problémy, Miloši. Furt samý problémy.
A mě to nevadí, já nějak to neřeším.
Bill Jackson's just as good or bad as any man I've seen. He's just about as good or bad as either you or me. When Bill would come home late at night from a party or a spree, he'd bring his wife an electric gift and here's what Bill would say. Good morning dear, good evening dear, good afternoon I say. I stopped to have a friendly chat with a neighbor down the way. When I saw her connections and all the things they'll do, I thought, my dear, I'd buy a few and bring them home for you. A mixer and a toaster, he plugged into the wall. Stew pot and a coffee pot to boil things you boil. Her home looked like a hardware store, it shined so bright and gay. And every trip Bill snuck back home, these same old words he'd say. Good morning dear, good evening dear, good afternoon I say. I stopped to have a friendly chat with a neighbor down the way. When I saw her connections and all the things they'll do, I thought, my dear, I'd buy a few and bring them home for you. This wash machine and wringer to make your linens white. That iron hair, that sweeper there to make your work so light. This beater here, this heater here, I guess you think me strange for carrying on my shoulders such a big electric range. Good morning dear, good evening dear, good afternoon I say. I stopped to have a friendly chat with a neighbor down the way. When I saw her connections and all the things they'll do, I thought, my dear, I'd buy a few and bring them home for you. One winter night the ground was white and covered or in sleep. The morning sun wife was gone, she left this front door low. 'Twas with a sickly, trembling hand Bill read the words she wrote.
Good morning, dear, good evening, dear, good afternoon, I say. I'm having the friendliest chat of my life with a neighbor down the way. And I'm checking their connections to see the things they'll do. It occurred they'd make a mighty fine replacement for you.
Good morning, dear, good evening, dear, good afternoon, I say. I stopped to have a friendly chat with a neighbor down the way. I'm checking their connections to see the things they'll do. It occurred they'd make a mighty fine replacement for